Hi, this is Megan Chapman, and this is the Tuesday Studio Video Visit. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I am back at home in Edinburgh. For those of you who missed it, 2 weeks ago I recorded a very short and sweet, slightly mysterious Tuesday Studio Video Visit saying I was out taking a walk. And I sure did. So I missed you last Tuesday because I was still out taking that walk. I've just returned to Edinburgh recently, and it was quite the adventure. I am also behind on one blog, my Friday studio blog. Last week, this past Friday, I haven't yet written because I would love to write a little bit about my walking adventure. And I'm still trying to sit down and listen to my thoughts and process all of it because it was quite the experience. So just very quickly, I just want to record this, number one, just to get back in the habit of doing them. Number two, thank you for all of you who tuned in to the previous Tuesday Studio Video Visit, and those who read my little blog basically 2 weeks ago saying I was going on a walk. And those of you who maybe read the one before it, where I broke down an image that I really enjoyed. And I really enjoyed writing that blog, so if you haven't yet seen that or read that, please go and read that. It's 2 weeks ago now. So anyway, where was I? What walk was I on? Some of you who follow my personal Facebook page will know very well. But for those of you who only follow me in a professional basis, what I did was I walked the John Muir Way with my niece. So my youngest niece, Elena, was visiting Scotland for 2 weeks. She just left yesterday to go back home to the States, and this was all her idea. She planned the whole thing. And I just sort of invited myself and tagged along on her grand adventure, which then became my adventure and kind of our adventure. So it was great. So the John Muir Way, of course we know of John Muir in the United States, and many of us didn't know that he was from here, from Scotland, from Dunbar. So it was a thrill to take this walk. So the walk is 134 miles coast to coast, from the west to the east, and you can get this cute little passport that folds out, and you get these little stamps as you reach these various places. As you can see, mine is completely stamped because we completed the walk. The entire walk. So we started off in Helensburgh. From previous videos and blogs, you'll know that I had some work in Helensburgh for a while. So we walked from Helensburgh to Ballach, then to Strathblane, then to Kilsyth, then to Falkirk, then to Linlithgow, then to South Queensferry, then through Edinburgh, then to Prestonpans, then to North Berwick, and then we finished in Dunbar. It took us 10 days of walking. We passed through some just gorgeous scenery. We had beautiful weather for 95% of it, just gorgeous, sunny, beautiful days. We had a couple of hours of pretty intense rain when we were kind of by the coast. So that's it. It was a wonderful experience. It was wonderful to spend the time with my niece. It was wonderful just to have such a simplified way of being and living. You just, every morning wake up, put on your pack. You have your essentials, you're carrying your water on your back, you've got your shoes, and you just put one foot in front of the other and get from point A to point B, and then you rest and you wake up and you do it all over again. And there is a beauty in that simplification of life, where that's your only task. So, you're not on the Facebook all the time or the social media. You're not reading the horrible news of the world all the time or doom scrolling mindlessly. You just know you've got to put one foot in front of the other, deal with any maybe aches, pains, or injuries that might come up throughout the day, feed yourself, put lots of fluids in your body. It's just such a very simple way of being. And then, of course, my niece and I had a lot of laughs because we like to laugh a lot. So, yeah, it was just it was just really a thrill. And of course, it was wonderful to see so many beautiful parts of Scotland that I either had never seen before or hadn't seen in a really long time. And just getting on buses and trains and being in pubs and restaurants and hotels and parks and just, you know, it was sort of a reawakening after such a long period of very small living, and then to be out in the middle of fields and forests and beaches and near the sea. It was quite invigorating and inspiring. So that's really all. I mean, I would assume that that will all factor into art. And we'll just see how it all factors into art. It certainly factored into my life and has opened up several different doors that I'm still trying to process. So, yeah, it was just a wonderful time. And I'll probably be trying to focus and get that blog written, and I'll share some photographs with you all there. If you are in Scotland and you haven't tried out the John Muir Way, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, and just Scotland is a beautiful country filled with beautiful people, and it's, you know, it was even more, drove home even more why I choose Scotland as my home. So anyway, it was just great. So that's all I have for you on the Tuesday Studio Video Visit. I hope you're well, happy, and inspired wherever you are. Speaking of Scotland, I just had some big news with the First Minister today, and talking about independence and a potential second referendum for us. So a second chance at perhaps getting our independence again. So that's all very exciting too. So anyway, get out, walk, be free, live simply, and have a lot of laughs. It is good for the soul. Take very good care. I'll see you again next week on the Tuesday Studio Video Visit. And don't forget to check out my blog. When I post it, you will know. Okay, take good care. Bye.